Welcome to the filling station. I am Miss Dee Dee, y'all, and today we are looking at Tesla on a 5 minute chart. And I just want to show you something really, really quick. You see all of this sideways movement here. It seemed like Tesla, it came down at the open and it never found a way back to the upside. It just moved sideways. And you do not want to trade this sideways movement. And when I say the sideways movement, it came down to this 234.30 right here. It went up. It tried to go up. Let's say that. It found resistance here at the 20 EMA, somewhere around the 236. Let's see, that high of that candle is 237.24. So it got rejected here, only to come back down under the 5. It will go up slightly, get rejected, come back down, go up slightly, get rejected, come back down. It got rejected again. It seemed like it's trying to come back down. It's under the 5 EMA. Let me tell you, you do not want to trade this type of action. You want to either be up or down. That sideways movement here to here, or that consolidation, or in my words, or in my opinion, going nowhere, eating up your money, taking all of your money. You don't want to trade that. So yeah, I hope this is helpful for you. Trade what you see, but make sure you make decent trades or profitable trades. You don't want something that's going to eat at your premium, or just, not cause a profit, or just cause you to be watching something like watching paint dry all day long. It's going nowhere. It's not going up or down. But I do believe that Tesla does have a gap to fill to the downside. This is Tesla on the daily chart, and y'all have to, yeah, my chart's a little bit interesting, let me say that. So I do see that Tesla has a gap down here at the 231 range. There is a gap that needs to be filled, and I believe that Tesla is going to come back and fill that gap. We can see it a little bit better here on the 1 hour chart. At the 231.35 down to the 230.61. And if Tesla drops down from where it is now, right now it seems to be finding support on the 50 EMA, which is, yeah, it's finding support here. You see it keeps coming down. It looks as if this 5 and 50 could very well cross today. And if it does, it looks like it's going to be a continuation to the downside if Tesla breaks this area, which is the 235.11. That's what's holding it up now. Let's go see where our next level of support, which will be right here at the 20 EMA at the 233.28. If Tesla breaks this level here, it could, at the 235.11, it could very well find support here, which is at the 233.50 something now. 233.54 looks like. Yeah, and if it breaks this level, then yeah, it could continue on down, which will again give us that 5 and 50 crossing here, which will cause us to continue to the downside. I do see Tesla, going down to fill some gaps, but again, I could be wrong. I always say, I'm not a financial advisor. Trade what you see. Don't think because just when you think it could do the complete opposite. Just pay attention to your charts and don't get so overwhelmed with what you see. Right now, we're at the 30-minute chart. Again, Tesla is trading under the 5 EMA. In my opinion, that is a bearish signal for me that I need to be to the downside of this trade. And again, on the 5-minute, we are under the 5 EMA. It looks like the MACD is about to cross back to the downside. We'll just keep a watch on it. But either way, Tesla is getting rejected at this 236, around the 236, 237 area. It's having issues today, breaking above that 237.19. 237.20. Above this level, we're having issues. So to me, it seems as if Tesla is just basically trading within a range from that high to this low is where we are today. Yeah, so Tesla is basically trading within these two dots here. And if we go to a 30-minute chart, we can see that that's where we are having our issues at that within that trading range. We're just going sideways. We're not going high. We're not going low. We're just trading within this two range right here. And I call that range bound. If you want, I mean, you don't want to trade, especially options. You do not want to be in a trade if the trade is going sideways and not really moving. We keep coming back to this area. Are we going to break this area? I do have an alert set that if it does, that means we're probably going to continue to the downside. But again, we're just trading sideways. And if you're in options, Lord, if you're in the same day option, this week expiring tomorrow, which is Friday, you are losing money by the degree. It will be beneficial to not trade same week expirations. Like today when I bought my Tesla put, I did have a put earlier, and I bought next week's expiration only because if it chose to go sideways or to be a slow decline to the downside, I would at least have a little bit of, it's not burning up my premium as fast. So that's something to think about when you're choosing your options. At least buy yourself a little bit of time, because that time is going to help you. And again, yeah, so Tesla is going sideways. We're trading in between the zone. Look, you don't want to trade this area. Something to think about. Are we going to break down within this? That's something to see. Our 5 and 50 is crossing. No, our MACD is crossing. My lines are the same color. So my MACD is crossing here to the downside. That tells me that we are probably going to head to the downside. So y'all pay attention to what you see. You don't want to trade consolidation or sideways movement or those places just taking your money. Let me say that. Yeah. So Tesla just made it drop below that point. I needed that alert. Y'all, those alerts will save you. They will help you a lot. It lets me know so that I don't have to keep going back searching that Tesla just broke through a key level that I had marked. So it looks like we are still heading down. Tesla just broke through those blue lines that I just set. That range that we were in, Tesla just broke through that range. And yeah, is it going to close and continue to the downside? I see it going to continue down, but who am I again? I just look, I trade what I see. So yeah, I hope this is helpful, y'all. Set your alerts. Those are very, very helpful. You do not want to trade sideways movement, and that's exactly what we are doing right now, moving sideways, going nowhere. And if you're going to buy calls or puts, you will buy yourself some time, and we'll discuss what calls and puts mean, because you can make money going up or you can make money going down. Most people think that just because the market is going down that you can't make money. You can. You just have to get in at the right time and get out at the right time. So it looks as if, still looking at the 5-minute, that Tesla is declining. The low of this candle is 233.75. So normally I would go and put an alert right here to let me know if Tesla breaks below this amount. That means we have made a new low, and I need to be mindful of that. I normally would put an alert here to let me know that Tesla broke above that, which means Tesla could very well go back to the upside. So again, I put an alert at the bottom of this support and at the top of resistance. If it breaks through this and make a new high, that means we could very well go back to the upside. Not quite sure we're going to do that because the MACD has crossed to the downside here. But anything is possible. Let's say that anything is possible. Again, Tesla is trading within this zone. These two blue lines here, 1 and 2. And we broke down below that slightly. And we still have a few minutes left on this. Is the 30-minute chart. We still have a few more minutes left on this candle to see if we're going to close and continue down. It's definitely worth watching. I would say be careful if you're in a position. Again, you don't want to trade sideways. Pick your direction, up or down, and make money in that direction. Be encouraged and stay focused. I am super, super excited. Y'all have an awesome day today on purpose.